Here comes another great study by Alois Wotawa. We are a bishop up and also a pawn up, but black's pawn here is a little bit worrying because in 3 moves it can promote to a queen. But still, white is winning this. Remember, white is winning this position, and the question is what are we going to do about this pawn to make us win this. So, without giving you any more information, I ask you to now pause the video and see if you can find the winning combination for white. I will show you afterwards. Okay, welcome back. So, the question was, what are we going to do about this pawn? It's in the video title and it's also in the thumbnail. Well, the answer is, at this point, absolutely nothing. We're not going to give something about this pawn. We're just going to play d3. Calm pawn move, and you will soon understand why. Okay, let's see what black has now. The options is, of course, to push the pawn towards the queen or move his king. Well, if you move the king down here, then it's a discovered check. It's fairly easy to see, and we're just gonna take a queen, put it here, and take his pawn. So obviously, king f4 is not anything to have. So okay, if you want to block in everything, he can play king e6 to really stop this bishop from coming anywhere around here. Looks good, but it's not good at all. You see what white can do? Yes, we can play king g6. And what's happening here? 2, 3. And it's a checkmate. So in 2 moves from here, it's going to be a checkmate, whatever black does. Well, he can only move his pawn. That's the only possible move he has. So that's not good. And this was kind of the idea of this pawn move. We want to narrow black's options down to only moving this pawn. Well, of course, okay, he goes for the queen. What are we going to do now as white? Pause the video again if you haven't seen it already. Okay, here it comes. Another pawn move. e6. What? We're just not gonna care about this? That's right, we're not gonna care about it. Okay, so again, if he doesn't move this one, we check some options. What if the king takes this one? It's the same, king g6, and it doesn't matter if we lost one pawn, it's going to be checkmate in 2 moves. Okay, so we cannot take it with the king. Okay, what about if he takes it with the pawn? Pawn takes e6. You want to see? Do you find the move for white? Or otherwise you can pause it. This is fairly brilliant. We're just gonna play bishop e5. And now we threaten to take here and then cover a1. And with being a bishop up after that, it's a win for sure. So, and if black tries to just take our bishop and stop this, well, it's king g5, and it's going to be a checkmate in the next move. Brilliant. So brilliant. So he cannot take with either the king or the pawn. He's going to lose directly if he does that. So he just has to make this pawn move again. Well, it's not much better, I can tell you. We're not going to take here because we want to have this promotion on the e file. And we take a queen each like this through promotion. And now black doesn't have many moves. There's a check here, which is met by queen h5 and a check. It means he has to exchange, and this is, as you see, sure win with this bishop. And the other possible check, because he wants to do a check, of course, because white is threatening a checkmate here, a checkmate here, checkmate here, maybe some more places. I think these are the 3 checkmates. Okay, so Black has to take a check. And we just do a quiet little f4 to block him out. And from here, the computer says white is plus 10. It really doesn't matter what black does here. Still, he cannot take this check because of the queen h5. So he had to just try to escape with his king. Then we can take here with a check. He maybe goes here. We can take the next one also. And then we cover this check also. And you see, I'm not going to show you the win from here. It's bishop and 3 pawns up. It's a sure win for white. Just move your king perhaps, and then you can do a discovered check on the king, and everything is just losing. It's falling apart for black. You can also put the queen here, probably just controls everything. So this is the solution for the problem. I'm just gonna go back also, because we need to check this from the beginning. Why did we bother to do d3 instead of just moving this pawn right away? Well, because if we do this, then there's a slight difference if we haven't played d3 first. I'll show you why. Same variation. If black takes with the king here, yes, we will put our king on g6, and we will mate here in 2 moves. So he cannot take with the king, but he can take with his pawn. And remember, we had this idea of bishop e5 to take here, or if we take, we put our king inside and mate. So just have a look at that. If we do this, now he can take, and we cannot go. We can go here to threaten like mate in 2, but then black can push his pawn first and have an escape route. So that is not possible. And if we try now to first start with this, well, then it just goes back with the king to f5, and we are losing. So that's why. And also, after taking here, thinking, okay, we can do d3 now, just and it's the same variation. No, it's not, because now black can go here, and then he blocks the bishop out, makes an escape route for his king, and this pawn will promote to a queen, and after that black is winning. So we have to start with the move d3. That is all, folks. Thank you for this. I hope you liked the video. Press like if you want to, and share it with your friends. See you in the next video. Bye bye.